Hey, my lovelies, and this is another Fill Me in General Energy reading. And if you're new to my channel, this reading could apply for the day, the week, the month, or even the year. But because it is a general reading, it's not going to resonate with everyone. So only take what resonates, leave what does not. Reverse the messages if that's how it fits your situation. And if you want to check out your monthly zodiac readings or your general forecast for the year or your love forecast for the year, you can go ahead and check out the Vimeo links below to view those, along with any other readings that's listed there on the channel. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, link to that information can be found below as well in the description box. And follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for daily guidance. And let's go ahead and get into your messages. Okay, the minute I tune into this, I just want to say, oh, like, it's like a really sweet energy. And it's like an energy of two people coming together. Like, they are perfect for one another. Like, they're equally yoked. They're perfectly matched on an energetic level. And they're emotionally matched as well. So I feel like these two people feel very at home. And they feel very at home with each other. And they feel like a sense of peace with each other. It's like they found where they belong. That's what I'm getting here. And they never want to let each other go because they feel like it was hard enough to find each other in the first place. So why would they risk losing this? And I feel like the minute these two people connect, it's almost like they're in their little love bubble, in their little cocoon, and it's like nothing or no one can touch them. They don't really see anything else, because they're just in this little cocoon of love, and they only have eyes for each other. So I feel like when these two people come together, they might be in a bit of a nest where maybe their loved ones aren't seeing or hearing from them as much because they're spending so much time together, and even when they are around, like they may be always on the phone with each other. But it's like these two people are in this place of like getting lost in each other. But that is pretty normal for a new relationship, because I do feel like these two people are newly coming together. Like, they aren't people who have been in an existing connection for very long. I feel like it's very recent, or it's starting right at the time, that you're coming across this reading, or it's going to be happening pretty soon. I'm hearing maybe within days of you seeing this reading. And I just want to say that the sex between these two people are going to be fire. Like, they have incredible sexual chemistry, and I feel that it's going to blow their freaking minds when they first sleep together, because it's going to be, I feel like they already had an idea of what it will be like, but I feel like the actual experience exceeds anything they conjured up in their mind for it to be like. And because I'm getting like after the act is over, they're just like, whoa, like somebody's just like, whoa, that was fucking amazing. And I feel like every time they're together, it's just like the sex is fire. Like, it is, I would say the love making is fire, because I feel like that's what these two people do. I'm hearing an out of body experience when they're together. And that's why it's such an out of this world experience when they are together intimately. It's like they're able to be their true selves in those moments of intimacy. It's almost like I'm getting that, like, two people who are regular human beings, but when they come together in that intimate way, they have an out of body experience, and what they see during that time is like the true form, not the humanly form, but the otherworldly form of each other during the act. And I feel that it's almost like, I want to say, and I don't want to sound blasphemous, but what's coming to me is like two gods making love. Like, that's how this experience feels and is seen by these two people. And I feel like it's going to be very hard to tear these two people together. Like, once they're together, I don't feel like there is really anything outside of God Himself that could pull these two people apart. I feel like they have a very strong connection and a deep understanding of one another that any outside forces or bickers, anything that, people might try to interfere or say little things to get into the other's head about the other one, any of that kind of stuff isn't going to work on this couple. That's what I'm getting. Sometimes there are people interfere in the relationship and they can literally tear the relationship apart because of what they're putting in the people's heads that's involved in the relationship. I feel like that doesn't work. That's not going to work on this couple. They're going to be, I'm hearing, indestructible as a couple once they come together. And like I said, no person, no entity outside of God Himself could tear these two people apart. Like, any decision they make to go their separate ways would be a decision that they made on their own, or like God decided, or they themselves decided. But anybody or anything outside of those people, or outside of God, outside of each other or God, those people would have no power. Those things would have no power in separating these two people. It's bringing me back to that biblical verse that it says, like, what God put together, let no man put asunder. I think that's what it says. But you know what I'm talking about for most of you. But yeah, it's like, basically, what God put together, let no man tear it apart. And I feel like that really applies to these two people. They're like really locked in. And I'm hearing Take Care of You. I'm hearing, oh my gosh, I'm hearing the Drake and Rihanna song Take Care. And I'm specifically hearing Rihanna's part, like, I know you've been hurt by someone else. Tell by the way you carry yourself. If you let me, here's what I do. I'll take care of you. I haven't heard that song in a long time. That I'm going through it because I'm trying to remember the lyrics, but I feel like that could be a very significant song about the way someone, at least someone in this coupling, is feeling about the other. Someone could be feeling like they need to protect or help to heal the other. They could be feeling this way about each other, but I feel like it could be one particular energy in this connection that feels very responsible to heal the other. And I feel, because I was picking up Rihanna's part in the song, it might be the feminine who feels that she might feel like it's her duty to help heal the masculine's heart. Yeah, I feel like she's a great healer. And I feel that the masculine is a great protector. And I feel that that dynamic is what's going to keep them so strong, keep their relationship so strong and unable to be torn apart. I'm going to link the Drake and Rihanna song in the description box because it's very strong in my channeling. And I feel like that is the energy of the connection that I'm picking up on in this reading. Yeah, and because both Drake and Rihanna are singing to each other, I feel like these two people are feeling like a sense of duty to the other, but just in slightly different ways. Like I said, the feminine could feel like she needs to help heal the masculine, and the masculine could feel like he needs to help protect the feminine from pain or whatever it is that could become, any harm that might come her way. Yeah, I'm hearing hell freeze over. So these two people are making like a very serious commitment that, it's going to take hell freezing over for them. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm hearing the masculine in this relationship, in this coupling, is very committed, because I'm hearing him as the one, the masculine being the one that says, like, I'm not leaving ever. Like, it's going to take hell freezing over for me to ever leave you. You don't ever have to worry about me leaving you. And I feel like he constantly gives the feminine that kind of reassurance, and it just makes her, it just fills her up with so much love every time, you know, he makes statements like that. But he's really meaning everything he says about, like, once he's in it, he's in it, he's committed. And he's like, you know, I'm not leaving, hell will freeze over before I leave you. And the feminine, she just loves, she loves the shit out of that sort of declaration. But it's not just words, like, he really means that. This is a man, like, this masculine is a man of his word. Even if it's not a man, you know, I just say that because the masculine energy is often associated with the man. But yeah, it's the masculine energy is very much a man of his word. He does what he says, and he excels at pretty much everything he puts his mind to. He's determined to make this relationship a success and to see it through to the end. He feels like he's found his counterpart and he can stop looking. And I feel that the feminine here is happily taken. She's like, you know, she's like, you want to box me in? You want to lock me in and, you know, throw away the key? I'm here. I'm good. Like, I'm going to willingly be locked up. Like, I'm willingly taken off the market. Like, she's ready to grow old with him. And what she loves about him is that he embraces her for exactly who she is and who she's to become. So he's not just stuck on, you know, her beauty and, you know, just maybe her youth that she has now. He's expecting to be there when she's old and gray and wrinkly. Like, his dedication, his commitment goes beyond the now. It's not based on just who she is now, it's based on all that she is and what she's to be, what's to come. And I feel like the feminine is already naturally a very committed person. So as long as she has that reassurance from a masculine, she can, and she has that sort of connection, she has no problem committing for the long run and growing old with her partner. She just needed to find someone that she can do that with, and she finally found it. So yeah, this feminine, she's happily taken. Like, once the masculine declares, like, she's his and he's hers and they're locked in and they're doing forever together, she's like, all right, I'm off the market, I'm happily taken, I don't have to look anymore, I don't have to consider any other offers, I won't even look another man's way. And the masculine is the same way. He's like, I can stop looking, I don't have to look another woman, I don't have to look at another woman, another option, because I found my empress, and the empress feels like she found her emperor. So they are looking at doing this forever thing together. Okay? So, yeah, that was a very unique, interesting, beautiful reading. I hope it was helpful to you all. Again, if you would like to check out your monthly zodiac readings or your general forecast for the year or your love forecast for the year, you can check out the Vimeo links below to view those, along with any other readings that you may find to be interesting there. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, link to that information below as well. Follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for daily guidance. And I will be back with more readings, lovelies. Bye.